Hello everyone, Grandma here. Today we are making a bunny cake for Easter. My mom started making this cake in the 1970s. My mom made this cake every year for Easter. I will show you how it was assembled and decorated, and Grandpa is going to help me. The ingredients you need is 2 round cake layers, shredded coconut, green and pink food coloring, gum drops, jelly beans, and licorice strings for decorating. The first thing you need to assemble the bunny cake is a cookie sheet. Now I'm going to take one of the cake layers and put it in the middle of the cookie sheet. And this will form the face. Now Grandpa is going to show you how to cut the ears and the bow tie out of the other layer of the cake.
This is our second layer cake, so more or less I made a template on how to cut out the ears and have the bow tie. Took the 8-inch round and cut out these left ear, right ear, and it leaves me with a bow tie in the middle. So now I've got to cut out the left ear, then I cut out the right ear, and I'll have the bow tie left. I'm cutting the left ear out. Now I cut my right ear out. Here's my right ear, and I'm left with my bow tie in the middle. Now we have to assemble the ears and the bow tie on the cookie sheet. I'm going to get my bow tie and attach it to the cake. Like so. We have the head of the bunny, we have the bow tie, now we've got to put the ears on. With the ears, I've got to cut them down a little bit so I could put it up against the body. So I cut a little bit off. And then I have my one ear. Do the same cut. Do the same cut with the other ear. Now the bunny ears are on the cake. I've got the bunny ears, the body of the cake, which is the face, and then I've got the bow tie. You see how easy it was to assemble this bunny with the ears, the face, and the bow tie.
To make the 2-layer cake, I made an almond flour cake from scratch. But you can use any kind of cake mix you want. You could use vanilla, chocolate, whatever flavor you like to make this bunny. The next step is to make the 7-minute frosting. This is a perfect frosting to use when you will be adding coconut on top. The ingredients are 1 3/4 cups of granulated sugar, half a cup of water, 4 egg whites at room temperature, a half a teaspoon of cream of tartar, 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. In a medium saucepan on low heat, I'm going to add the water and the granulated sugar. And I'm going to stir this up until it comes to a 240-degree temperature. While I'm stirring this, Grandpa is going to do the next step. I have to let this come to a boil, and then once it comes to a boil, it has to boil for 3 to 4 minutes. So while I'm watching this, Grandpa is going to do the next step.
Now I'm going to beat the egg whites and the cream of tartar in a mixing bowl until foamy. First, I put the egg whites in. Put our cream of tartar in. I have my electric hand mixer. My sugar mixture is all done now. Now I have to add it to my egg whites. Very slowly. Now I'm going to add the vanilla extract. I've been beating it for 5 minutes now. So now we're going to add the vanilla extract and beat it for another 2 minutes. Our frosting is done. As you can see, the frosted peaks come up when I pick up my mixer. So we're done mixing our frosting.
Now we're going to ice the cake. So it doesn't matter what side, upside down or right side up, you put your cake when it's baked here, because we're going to be covering with icing. Just have to take your time. One thing, this frosting makes a lot, so you get more than enough frosting. I took a little plastic knife to do the sides. I have a plastic knife here, and it's much more easier to do the sides with this plastic knife. It's thinner and you have more control of the frosting, because I don't want to make a mess all over. What's nice about this icing, it's not too sweet. We don't like overly sweet icing. The frosting is all completed on my bunny, and now I'm going to go to the next step with my coconut. But as you can see, I have a lot of frosting left. So what I do with the leftover frosting, I stick it in my glass container and I refrigerate it, and I can make cupcakes now and use the frosting for the cupcakes. Now the next step is to add our coconut to the bunny. Now the bunny has all been frosted, so now it's time to put the decorations on. So what I want to do is I want to take a little bit of coconut, add some pink food coloring, and tint the coconut pink. Now I'm going to add the pink shredded coconut, that's dyed pink, to the bunny ears for a little pink in the middle. I'm using yellow gumdrops for the eyes, and then I'm going to use a red gumdrop for the nose. And this is a simple way to decorate them. I know some people decorate these very elaborate, but this is just a simple way to decorate. And now I'm going to take my licorice string and make the whiskers. I want to make 3 whiskers. You can make them longer, shorter, whatever way you like. You could make the whiskers. For the mouth, I'm going to fold these together. Fold the licorice string together to make sure they're about even. And then I'll just break it here. Then I'm just going to lay it down and fold it up. And lay it down here and fold it up. And that becomes the mouth. So it's starting to shape up to be a cute little bunny. Now we have to decorate the bow tie. I put a green little gumdrop here for the bow tie. Now for the bow tie, it's up to you. You can put coconut on it or you don't have to put coconut. You could just have the icing, but we love coconut, so we added the coconut to the bow tie. Now I'm going to just dress it up with some jelly beans. And these you could decorate however you like. See, all kinds of colors. Now I'm taking the shredded white coconut and adding this time a few drops of the green food coloring, because what I want to make is I want to tint this green so I could spread it all around the side of the baking sheet and make it look like grass. It'll take a few minutes to mix this up. It's all mixed up with the green food coloring, so now we're going to add it to the bunny. This is going to be like grass. Our Easter bunny is all done and ready to be enjoyed on Easter Day. Isn't he cute? My family will sure enjoy this bunny cake. And you could see how easy it was to make it. It just takes a little time, but it's not difficult at all.
We wish everyone a very happy Easter.
Hello, Grandma here. I just found my book from Baker's Coconut Cut Up Cake Party Book. I was looking for it before I made the bunny cake, but after I made it, now I found it. It's a nice book from 1973, and here's the page for the bunny cake. They actually say it's for a children's birthday party. It says, Hocus Pocus Dominocus. Magicians can turn a birthday party for children into a wide-eyed time of wonderment. And as a perennial partner to all magicians, Easy Bunny Cut Up can be the final treat. Check with local high schools or junior highs for a young amateur magician, or check with the little theater groups who may be able to recommend a professional. A visit to a magic and novelty store will reveal a number of inexpensive little favors that can be wrapped and placed in a large sack or pillowcase labeled Bag of Tricks. Let each child reach in for his own special take-home magic. And here's the pages for the bunny cake, and we used it so much that the pages have fallen out. There are a lot of different cutout cakes in this book. Look for more coming in future videos. Oh look, we got a bunny in the backyard. What is the chances of that when we just made a bunny cake? Oh, it's cute.